Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Contract Explained, featuring me and Santa Claus. Santa Claus isn't much of a talker. Also, don't worry about this. I made this game in like 2 minutes, just for this. But yeah, what the fuck? Anyways, so yeah, I forgot to add seats. Alright, anyways, it's, this looks nah. Anyways, welcome to The Contract Explained, where I explain everything about the contract. Now, we could have another one of these if, the storyline doesn't make sense again. But anyways, is is for people who don't know why the series is called The Contract, well, actually, at the end of episode 2, I believe, there was this little note, that Carl was talking about, and he was like, "Yeah, I just signed this, and it's a contract and all that," and that is the actual contract. Which Carl's very big on contracts. Inside episode 3, he goes and kills people who did not pay their money because they signed a contract saying that if they did not pay their money a certain amount of time, he would have to end their lives. And I mean, some of them tried to fight back. We're not successful though. I can tell you that. Anyways, besides that, another thing that I want to explain about the contract is how they keep coming back from the dead. Apparently, no, Carl is not dead and never was dead. Um, he's not superhuman or anything. Actually, no, he is, but he doesn't have supernatural abilities besides like fighting techniques and all that. And also, here's how he keeps coming back. Basically, he never died, actually. Saying that he did not die from that attack that X-Kid did inside episode 2. No, he did not die from that. He was just very heavily injured, but he had the best paramedics to help him. And inside episode 3, he did fall off the map, which he did say that anyone who fell off the map would die. But he is actually still. No, he's. This is a bit of spoilers for episode 4, but he's still technically alive. It's just that basically there's this little thing that revives him. I'm not gonna say what, but something revives him, and now he's back again. And yeah, saying that TSB updated, we should have a lot more action now. And also, I know that episode 3 was very, very long and bad. It was not worth the wait that I gave you guys, and I'm very much aware of that. I'm very much aware of making you guys wait months on end for the next episode, just for it not to be worth it. So, episode 4 will be the best ever, the best ever episode of The Contract. Better than episode 1, which honestly was pretty good. I would say that episode 1's the best episode. But there will be brand new custom made maps by me. Because inside episode 2, that train map was actually created by me. And the transition from the train going to just a flame wave, not a flame wave, I want to say flame wave cannon. We'll just call it flame wave cannon. But going into that like fire blast and all that was not clean at all, and it could have been replaced by something else. Episode 3 just swapping a bunch of different places was. It didn't really make much sense, and honestly, I just really wanted to include a bunch of different Battlegrounds games to try to make it look better. It ended up not looking good. And just putting random music over it did not really help that much either. I can admit that it was honestly pretty bad. And I can't even turn my camera. Anyways, so yeah, I get it. The Contract isn't the best series ever. But you gotta admit, I at least tried. I mean, I try in everything that I do. And honestly, either it's bad or good. Just know that effort was put into the series, and it wasn't just like a cheap shot for everyone, just for me to be like, oh yes, cool new series coming out in order to make you wait like 6 months in order for the next episode to come out. So, I know that I'm working on a Bloxford's movie right now, which is in productions actually. And yeah, I won't not be showing any sneak peeks here, but I will explain the plot of it. Actually, no, not the entire plot, but the beginning plot. Basically, this captain, which his name is Carl, obviously because I'm Carl. Um, but basically, his crew was out doing something, and he decides to go on a mission by himself. But he gets stranded out after finding this haunted shipwreck, and then he's basically like tortured by this terror shark until he basically goes insane. And he finds these forbidden weapons that lead to some sort of extraterrestrial attacks and stuff. And he eventually gains powers without eating a actual Blox fruit, which makes him a cursed one, which you will know what a cursed one is later on, which I will not explain now. But basically, he gains these powers, and he's basically able to go anywhere he wants now. And I am dropping hints of what he got. He also happens to have a weapon who has similar abilities, um, which is specifically a gun. And also, he does have a sword along with him. He originally had flail, which was originally Gite, but now he has something else. But I'm getting sidetracked. That's the Bloxwitch movie. We're talking about the contract. My bad. Someone's calling me. That's my ringtone. But anyways, so yeah. Oh yeah, contract episode 4. What's gonna be different about this is definitely more sound effects, higher quality, no weird cuts or anything. I will check it once, twice, and even thrice if I have to, just for any imperfections. I was thinking about adding voice acting. I was really thinking about adding voice acting, but it wouldn't be true to the contract nature. We already have 3 episodes where it's just mute and reading. So I'm sorry for the people who are blind. Yeah, that's not gonna be happening. But anyways, um, I plan the contract episode 4 is definitely gonna come out sometime in 2025. It has to because I do not have enough days in order to actually, you know, what is it? Start working on the Bloxers movie, which I already have, and start working on productions for the episode 4. But I will start map building for the episode 4. So yeah, the first map will be built starting today, where I release this video. And yeah, so I'm probably gonna start productions at Contract Episode 4 in January, like either early January or late January. At the latest, be early February. And the Bloxers movie trailer. I plan to get the whole Bloxers movie done at least by March. If not, I plan to get it done by at least May, which is the month of my birthday. Um, but yeah, there's no official date, so don't take my words for exact things. Something could change and it could get delayed or come sooner. Let's hope it comes sooner and it's still the same quality if I make you wait longer, but I promise this time I'm not gonna make you guys wait that long. I'm gonna try to get this done super fast, and I'm probably just gonna start actually recording stuff. Possibly by the end of December, I will already have some stuff recorded. And I will post those in a leak video. Yeah, I'm purposely leaking my stuff, but it's for a good cause. So, yeah, I know I've stretched this out a little, but basically, one last thing is basically the contract is uh, the leader of the entire, like, the emperor, he basically signed this contract, and it said, yeah, I get to destroy half of your empire, the Kiriko village, which is the village that you seen at the start of episode 2, which he destroyed, and that's what he was talking about, and that's what Trey was doing. He was like, "You killed all my people," and that was like right after 2. But yeah, Trey was a member of that village, and he was like a detective. But he was like, "You killed my people," and yeah, and then he gets curb stomped. Anyways, so yeah, that's just going in depth a little more about the lore, and I'll probably make a more detailed one later on once episode 4 is released. But otherwise, I'm gonna hop off of Santa's balls, and yeah, goodbye.